Hello everyone, welcome back to my little corner of the internet. I'm glad you found me here and I'm glad you are here with me on my journey of getting in shape and losing weight and getting physically and mentally and emotionally stronger. So today I want to talk about what happens when someone comments on my weight. And I can tell you, it ain't pretty. So basically, do not comment on overweight people and on their weight. Sometimes people comment on my weight and like they want to let me know like, oh Angela, you should lose a couple of kilograms or pounds. And I'm thinking, what, do you think I don't know that? It's surprising to me. It's like they seem to think, oh, let's tell her, let's make her aware of the fact that she needs to lose some weight. But in reality, of course, I know it always. I know it every day, every morning, every day, every evening, every night. I'm always well aware of the fact that I'm overweight. So you do not need to remind me. And I remember one time I was sitting in a train. And a couple of drunk guys started commenting on my weight, and they were like really mean, and like they were like saying, oh, look at this fat woman over there, whatever. They really not nice stuff. And me, because I am mentally already so prepared to get nasty comments, that I was sort of expecting it already. So I actually, instead of just leaving or just like getting into another seat or moving away from the scene, I actually walked up to these drunk guys and started like a real conversation with them. I said, yeah, I know I'm overweight. I really want to lose my weight. So if you have any helpful advice. These guys, they were like completely overwhelmed. They didn't expect that at all, and they were like, "Yeah, just stop eating," and they were like mocking me. And I tried to, or not. I did not even try. I just stayed like totally on subject and totally honest. And I made myself like super vulnerable. And I said, "Yeah, I have tried that, but it doesn't work for me." And so I was trying to have this real deep conversation with these drunk people, which was ridiculous in hindsight. And afterwards I thought, I really don't need to do that anymore. I shouldn't do that. It's useless. It's a waste of time. Because these people were really out there to hurt me. They really wanted to hurt me. But most of the time people do not even realize how much comment on my weight can hurt me. Sometimes people say stuff like, oh Angela, you got such a nice face. And I'm thinking, well, now you're pointing out the beauty of my face, because my body is not fitting into the beauty standards of society, of societal beauty standards. And so I don't even like it when people point out the beauty of my face. And basically nothing good can come out of people commenting on my body. And still so many people feel a need to do it. And so when I'm in a restaurant with friends, I'm already very aware of the fact that they might be looking or maybe judging on what I order. And so sometimes I order less than I actually want, just to not get comments on my weight and on the topic of how much I eat and weight loss. So the gist of it is, if having my weight commented on still hurts, even at 50. I haven't come to a place yet in my life where I can shake it off easily. I try to do it and I try to stay strong, but it still freaking hurts. And I remember one time I was sitting on a treadmill in the gym with a friend, and the trainer comes over, and he takes the treadmill. Oh, it was a stationary bicycle. It was not a treadmill. So a friend and I, we were sitting on a stationary bike in the gym, and there was one bike between us in the middle of the friend and I. And so a man comes over and sits on the bike between us, and he's like, now I'm a rose between two thorns. And it still stuck to me today, because it felt so bad. I mean, he's like, he's the rose, he's the beauty, and my friend and I, my overweight friend and I, who was very overweight at the time, we are the thorns. Stuff like that is not really cool. And one time when I was really very overweight, and I was out with my parents, or with my mother and my stepfather, and we were in a restaurant. It was at the Munich Marriott, actually. I still remember it today. And I had put on some makeup, which I rarely ever do, because I wanted to look good and I was dressed well, so I thought. And then I come to the table and meet my parents and my mother and my stepfather. And my stepfather, no kidding, he's like, his comment was like, "Oh, you look like a transvestite," like a man pretending to be a woman. I mean, come on. So that's why I stopped. That's why I stopped, like, to dress nicely, and like to even trying to make myself look pretty according to societal standards, because there's so much backlash, and I sometimes feel like, why even bother? And I'm 50 now, and all these comments and all this judgment of my weight and of my face and of how I look, and it still hurts. That's one of the things I want to overcome in the future. I mean, I want to be independent of these judgments from other people who have no meaning in my life anyway. And so basically, if I had one wish that I could get fulfilled from the slim community, I would say, don't comment on a person's weight. Don't comment on the weight of someone who is already trying to lose weight, because you can be 100% sure that that person already knows that she or he is overweight. That's my statement of the day. Have a good day. Take care of yourself. See you soon. Over and out.